Hey, welcome everybody. I am Nathan Pettyjohn, CEO of Immerse Growth Network, and I'm honored today to be joined by Sami Tauber, the CEO of VNCCII. Sami, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Nathan. It's great to be here.
Awesome. Well, and I want to say as well, thank you for being a speaker at our Immerse Global Summit in Madeira Island, Portugal. It's going to be an awesome time, and I'm thrilled to meet you in person. You're kind of a bit of a legend in the ecosystem, so I'm glad to finally meet you and having to travel around the world to do it, but that's no problem.
Oh, thank you so much. It's like, I just love what you're doing and the whole conference and summit and all across the world. So it's an absolute honor to be able to be there physically with you all and connect in real life and form connections.
Awesome. Well, for the audience who may not know you, do you mind giving just a couple minutes on your background, how you got into this industry, the ecosystem, and then what you're doing right now with VNCCII?
Yeah, so with VNCCII, I started off in 2017. I mean, I've always been a creative spirit, so it's quite an interesting path how I kind of ended up here. But I was a singer-songwriter turned music producer. Then in 2017, I created a virtual avatar character identity called VNCCII to represent my project multimedia company. And I positioned her as a fictional, super sentient superheroine character. I say super sentient because I was reading books like The Singularity is Near by Ray Kurzweil and Nick Bostrom's Superintelligence, and I was thinking about the future of humanity and artificial intelligence. And then I married that with my passion for storytelling, and boom, there we got the VNCCII character. And so since then, she's become a muse for me creatively across all the multi-mediums. And since 2017, I was releasing music videos made in the game engine, Unreal Engine, to different songs that I had produced to build up equity and storytelling about this fictional character. And then if we fast forward to today, obviously we're all talking about the metaverse. This has been around for a long time, but it's really exciting because we're at an interesting point of history, right? It's like this new cultural digital renaissance, energetically speaking, as well as this paradigm shift to the Web3 creator economy, of which I'm an advocate for. And so bringing all these technologies together, mixed with reinventing the idea of storytelling in the metaverse and beyond, is what I'm doing right now with my company, VNCCII.
That's awesome. Very fascinating. And I love that you're just, you're taking all of your expertise and your creativity and applying it to this new medium, which, as we know, is becoming and will become kind of the future of media. So congrats to you on the success so far. And I'm sure you're only getting started as well. So, but you've accomplished so much. So what is it that really gets you excited about Madeira Island and Portugal and the summit?
Oh, well, so much. First of all, it's a beautiful location that you've picked. So congratulations. I think it's going to spark a lot of inspiration and creativity when we all meet up in real life. And the biggest thing of all is the people, right? So from all different industries, backgrounds, technology sectors, business, creative, we're all coming together to share our passion and vision for the future, and how we can combine all our different perspectives and mindsets to, build the future that we all want to live in.
Wow, you said that very well. And yeah, I think it's so important, right, that we come together and we learn from each other, and that's the only way that you really grow is, and we've tried to cross-pollinate some media and entertainment with enterprise, and the history tells us that we can all learn from each other in those different industries. So it should be fascinating, and we're also going to have some people in the blockchain and NFT ecosystem, as well as like VR and AR technologies, and even more than that. But can you give us any kind of a sneak peek on what you're going to be talking about with your featured stage presence?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun because I've been speaking as well as my avatar VNCCII at conferences, but I think it's nice to also be there in real life as myself. So that is what I'm also passionate about. It's the combination of the physical and the digital and combining it together. So with that said, I'll be covering that sort of concept in like this panel, like about the Web3 creator economy, and from my perspective as a multimedia artist, creative, and this paradigm shift that I'm seeing and experiencing in the industry, and how it's very empowering for creatives because you're revaluing the power back to the creative and not necessarily relying on Web2 siloed, centralized platforms. So it's this vision that's inspiring me creatively of this open, interoperable metaverse and progressive decentralization that I think is going to empower a lot of creatives across the world. And it's a very limitless and abundance mindset, because you could be anywhere in the world and get access to education, technology, be able to evaluate your creativity. So I'll be touching on those concepts, and then how I'm applying it to the Vinci project. And for example, with the Vinci project, as I said to you, like, I'm passionate about storytelling. It's expanded from the Vinci character to this mindset of the community, which is what I'm experiencing right now. It's not just the brand equity, but it's also about the community equity. And so if you're a storyteller, that is like a match made in heaven for creativity and the metaverse. So I've written a novel, which is not yet released. It's like a space AI opera novel. So Vinci's a character, but there's a cast of characters. And then there's also like other people that can play a role and play a part in the story. And so it's very exciting. And then you can cross all multi-mediums, and being a music artist as well, taking that to the stage show and reinventing live entertainment with digital and physical performances. That's what I'm really passionate about.
That's amazing. Wow, you've got me excited. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and what you're telling, all the stuff that's coming. I mean, wow, you really are just touching the tip of the iceberg, as they say.
Yes, and I just want to say thank you as well for inviting me to this. I just really want to highlight like what you're doing and what this conference is doing across the world. Like, it really is like at the forefront of bringing together like immersive technology and like the brightest minds across the world from the creative technology business sector, and like we all can learn from each other, and it's a great networking opportunity to explore synergies.
Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot. And I'm fortunate because I get to meet people like you. And, so many people go to work every day, and it's just that, it's work. And I feel like we're very honored and privileged because there's this community of people who don't view it as work. They view it as like just a pure passion to transform the world, create better ways to communicate, to do things, to be entertained. And so it's just every day is just awesome. And thank you again for being there. You are traveling a very long distance, right?
From Australia.
Yeah. So I've got to ask that there's probably not a direct flight to even Portugal, right?
I don't think so, no, but I need to check my itinerary. But you know what? It's worth it because it's a beautiful location, amazing people, and it is a bit like a holiday as well, but it's a great networking opportunity, and it's inspiring, like the location and the people together. It's a beautiful match.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Sami. Look forward to meeting you in person. All right.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yep.